The interactive event, organized by the United States Institute of Peace, National Democratic Institute, International Republican Institute, Center for Strategic Studies, and the Atlantic Council, focused on the vision and mission of the Buhari presidency in relation to the fundamental problems of security, economy, and corruption. The participants, who acknowledged the enormous goodwill being enjoyed by his administration, wants to know how he intends to leverage on that to meet national aspirations.
Already in Nigeria, they started calling me from Baba Buhari, which means Father Buhari, to Baba Go Slow. that I'm too slow. All the same, I intend to sustain this goodwill by performance. I will work very hard, and I believe I will succeed.
In his keynote address to the distinguished audience, the president was emphatic that despite the prevailing challenges, his administration's commitment to good governance, fight against corruption, democratic ideals, and the security of lives and property remains firm.
I have always maintained zero tolerance for corruption. I am even more committed to fighting this number one enemy decisively because I am convinced beyond any shadow of a doubt that the much needed impetus for our country's survival is held back by corruption. I will not allow this to continue. Again, as with every action of the government that I did, we would be fair, just, and scrupulously follow due process and the rule of law as enshrined in our Constitution. I will lead by example to ensure the prudent management of Nigeria's resources. The government will plug the leakages that fuel corruption in Nigeria.
The former U.S. Secretary of State for African Affairs, Ambassador Johnny Carson, who moderated the interactive session, described President Buhari as a very humble and strong personality with enormous integrity and commitment to good governance and uplifting the lives of his people.
Nigeria's significance as a nation cannot be ignored or denied. President Buhari, a very strong, courageous, and firm leader, a man of enormous integrity and honesty, occupies a very special place in Nigeria and its still evolving political and democratic history.
Also in Washington, D.C., as part of his visit, the president received in audience his classmates, the class of 1980 United States Army War College.
We know that you're facing great challenges, but you have a great country with a great future, and we would be pleased to yield whatever support we could to you as you move your country forward.
President Buhari also laid a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier in Arlington National Cemetery, accompanied by General Bradley Baker, Commanding General of the United States Army Military District of Washington. Meanwhile, the president has returned to Abuja after the highly successful visit to the United States on the invitation of President Barack Obama. The president, who arrived Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport at 5:30 Thursday morning, was received by Vice President Yemi Oshimbaju, Head of Service of the Federation Danladi Kifasi, and other senior government officials. Adamu Sambo, NTA News.